Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This week we're exploring the Gibb River Road, which is in the Kimberley region of Western Australia. So last week we crossed over from Northern Territory to WA, so we're starting the Gibb River Road at Kununurra and heading west. Thank you so much for watching and we hope you enjoy this week's episode.
So starting this week off with repair. We lost our starter motor cable on the bungle track on the way in there, so yeah, so I've just pulled the battery out now. That's supposed to be connected there somewhere, so I'm going to try and connect it up somehow. We don't really have any lugs or anything on board, but yeah, might be able to get away with a hose clamp or a zip tie or something, and yeah, hopefully on our way very soon. Alright, so I got the cable out now from the wiring harness, so just going to tape all that back up, make it all pretty, and then we'll sort out this starter motor cable. Alright, so that's what I've come up with. Just on a hose clamp, and it's not my best work, but hopefully it gets us to the coast. Woo! So all done, just chucking the battery box back in now, and then we'll put the battery in and see if it goes. Alright, let's see if she starts. Woo! How good's that? We're on the road, or we're about to be. Let's go tackle this Gibb. Well, here we are, start of the Gibb River Road. Welcome back, everyone. Where's your sunny?
I don't know.
Yeah, so we're going to be tackling this one this week, Gibb River. Heard a lot of good things about it, so see how we go. Should be fun. Can't wait. Let's do it. We'll do the Ellenbrae Gorge walk now. We're just at Elquestro. Should be beautiful. It's amazing how you can go from dusty dirt roads with nothing around to places like this. Apparently there's a hot spring somewhere over there. You checking that out? So up here we got the little hot spring. You can shower. Squeeze through here. Wow. This one's warmer. And just down from the spring, nice little pool here, hidden away from everything. It's bloody warm too. What a spot.
Incredible. Perfect way to start the Gibb.
Yeah. And we're off on our next walk now, Amala Falls. What an incredible place. How weird do they look? Welcome back to the track.
I don't know why you keep putting me in the front. After you, sir.
Alright. First glimpse of the waterfall. Gorgeous. Let's go for a bloody swim. It's hot. Hot as hell.
Absolutely.
That water was absolutely freezing. Still had to get in, but after a big walk it was bloody hot. So I'm gonna walk back now. Are we gonna go jump in the other place? Yeah. Yeah? Alright. It's 3 o'clock. We go find somewhere to camp up. So I pulled up. Just about to make camp next to the river, Pentecost River. The place back there is absolutely packed out, so we've come all the way to the end. There's just one person camping down there, but we did pass a few nice camp spots on the way, so we're going to get a bit of firewood and head back and claim one of those. And this is us. Just pulled up on the river. It's a prime camp spot. It's got a free cast net too. Someone left it down by the water. It is broken, but don't tell Kira that or else I won't be able to take it. Should get a mad sunset tonight. Pretty keen. Loaded up with firewood and just going to chill out for a bit because we're absolutely buggered. I'm going to chill out here for a bit, have some water since it's dry July, even though a beer would be absolutely to die for right now. But we've made the bed. Not yet. Not yet. We haven't made the bed yet. But you get it. You get it. Some dinner on. Just doing some chicken over the fire. Potatoes and the coals there, and got a few friends over here. Look at them all. Hello. I don't know if you can see them or not. A heap of cows. I thought I seen a croc in the water there before. His eyes. He's stalking the cows or he's stalking us? Good morning. We're back at Elquestro and we're going to go check out the Elquestro Gorge. And we're off Elquestro Gorge, 6.5k return. Already so stunning. Beautiful walk so far, so scenic, very shaded as well, which is good because we sort of left it a bit late, heading off at around 10 o'clock, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Bit of a rock climb for us. Well, we've made it. I just went for a bit of a swim there. It's quite beautiful. Very small. Absolutely caxed myself on the way in here. Fell over on a rock. So this hand doesn't really work too well. But now it's time we get back. And we're back at the car. What a walk. Both Kira and myself axed ourselves. Wasn't very fun. Now he's going to go into the station and get some fuel and get the hell out of here. Alright, so we've just pulled up back at the river again. There's the crossing right there. Just scored ourselves a spot on the left. So yeah, nice spot here. Kira's cracked open the cheese and bickies in the shade, because it's still bloody hot in the sun, and hopefully we might see some crocs tonight if we're lucky. Let's mosey on through here and we're at the water. Bloody beautiful. Morning.
Good morning.
We're going to cross the river now and head to a lookout.
I don't know the name of it.
That's right, we'll tell you when we get there. Beautiful day again. It's quite nice here. There's only one car parked down there at the riverfront to ourselves. It was nice. We made it to Ellenbrae Station. Nice spot. The Gibb River Road was very dusty and corrugated. Picked up a new squeak in the suspension, which is lovely to listen to. Now we're going to go try their scones out. Apparently they've got really nice scones. So here goes. Kira's checking out the stickers. Oh, stubby coolers. We don't have enough of those, do we? Yeah, we got the scones. These are good. Can't wait to hook in. Situated in a beautiful shady area. There's tables and chairs outside as well. Oh, back in the car now. Scones were absolutely delicious.
That was really good.
And the frappe.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Now we're going to head off and try and make camp, eh?
Yeah, just at the Gibb River. So.
Gibb River camp. Apparently a swim there, which would be nice. Go for a swim. Can't wait. It's bloody hot too, so let's get tracking. And we've made it. Found ourselves a nice camp. There's a deep spot in the river there, which is nice, shady. And here we are. Got the awning out today. I think we might be here for a couple of nights, so we'll settle right in. Plenty of firewood around, and yeah, should be good. The fire started. Sun's just gone down. Not a bad spot. And Kira over here making some dinner. Got burrito bowls. Exciting. Morning. Just doing a bit of maintenance on the old girl. Day 3 here now. Just pull the air cleaner out to give it a bit of a clean. Put a cleaner here. And noticed that the rubber, the O-ring, was pinched. So that's not good. So just got it out now. I'm going to try and chuck some pegs on it and see if I can bend it back into shape. Yeah, not the best when you're travelling over all these dusty roads. Alright, so didn't really come back to life, the seal, so just gonna chuck some silicone on the top of this just to seal it when I put it back on, and I'll just order another filter. Gave the intake a bit of a clean out as well. Just had a bit of residual dirt in there, fine bit of dust, so keep that away from the turbo, be nice. And yeah, not a bad workshop, but been getting a little bit of solar in today, which is nice. Van's sitting about 50%. It's the third day here, so all going well. We've got a couple more days of chilling out before we have to hit the road. Flame grilled chicken tonight on the fire. Better get this party started. Alright, it's going to season the chicken now. It's got a bit of oil. It's got the Nando's seasoning. Seems to work right on the fire. Yeah, then just get them there nice and deep like. Just flipped it over now and then chucking the rest of the seasoning on. I'll give it a rub. Alright, it's all mixed in now. Fire's almost ready. And we'll chuck them on. Yeah, it's going to do some potatoes too. Give it a bit of a stab. A bit of butter. Just a bit of garlic powder. Salt and pepper. And wrap it up. Chuck them in the fire, eh? So I get the fire burning away nicely. And I'm just going to chuck potatoes right in the bloody danger zone. How about that? It's not a bad camp kitchen, this one. Right on the river edge. Just got the stove heating up. And then we'll chuck some chicken on it. Alright, fire's going well. And that should just be just about done. It's bloody beautiful. That's dinner dished up. Got some spare chicken for tomorrow for lunches. And probably the next day too. Yeah. Just on dark. The fire's kicking off. Sitting around the campfire having dinner. Can't beat it. How about this? Someone's made their very own spa. I think this might be it for the campsite spots north of the river, up the bridge, sorry. Very deep here, which is beautiful. Here's having a nice swim.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Join us next week for part 2 of the Gibb River Road.